People who became successful after the age of 40. Part 24. Takemitsu Takizaki. Takemitsu Takizaki is the founder of Keyence Corporation, one of the world's leading manufacturers of automation sensors and measuring instruments. Unlike many entrepreneurs who achieve fame in their youth, Takizaki's rise to global prominence came after 40, when his company began expanding rapidly and shaping the future of industrial automation. His journey is one of persistence, innovation, and a lifelong commitment to building quietly but effectively. Early life and education. Takemitsu Takizaki was born in January 1945 in Japan, a country devastated by the Second World War. He grew up during a time when Japan was rebuilding itself and industry was becoming the backbone of recovery. Details about his childhood and education remain limited, largely because Takizaki is a deeply private individual. Unlike other billionaires who seek publicity, he has avoided interviews, rarely appears in photographs, and lets his company's results speak for him. However, what is known is that he developed an early interest in engineering and industrial equipment, areas that were crucial to Japan's modernization in the post-war years. The early years of Keyence. In 1974, at the age of 29, Takizaki founded a company called Lead Electric Company, which initially focused on selling measuring instruments. He later renamed it Keyence in 1974, a name derived from the phrase "key of science." In its early years, the company struggled to find its place. Japan was full of manufacturing giants, and smaller companies had to fight for recognition. Takizaki kept his focus on quality and innovation, gradually building a reputation for reliable and advanced products. The turning point after 40. By the mid-1980s, when Takizaki was in his 40s, Keyence began to experience its breakthrough. The company developed sensors, vision systems, and measuring instruments that became essential for factory automation. These products allowed manufacturers to improve efficiency, reduce errors, and increase productivity. This was a time when Japan was a global leader in manufacturing, and industries were racing to adopt automation technologies. Keyence's solutions were perfectly timed to meet that demand. Takizaki's strategy was unconventional. Instead of mass-producing cheap products, he focused on high-quality, high-margin equipment. Keyence also operated with a unique model. It outsourced production to other companies, focusing its resources on research, development, and marketing. This allowed Keyence to remain lean, profitable, and innovative. By the time Takizaki was in his late 40s and early 50s, Keyence was expanding globally with offices across Asia, Europe, and North America. Global expansion and success. Through the 1990s and 2000s, Keyence became a global powerhouse in industrial automation. Its products, ranging from sensors to barcode readers to laser markers, were used in electronics, automotive, pharmaceuticals, and countless other industries. Keyence gained a reputation for being not just a supplier, but a solutions provider. Its sales engineers worked directly with customers to understand problems and tailor solutions. This approach, driven by Takizaki's philosophy, set the company apart from competitors. By the 2000s, Takizaki, well past 50, had become one of Japan's richest men. Keyence was consistently among the most profitable companies in Japan, with margins far higher than many industrial giants. Leadership style and philosophy. Takizaki was known for his unique leadership style. He emphasized innovation, employee development, and customer focus. Keyence became famous for its rigorous sales training and for rewarding employees generously based on performance. He also believed in humility and privacy. Despite his immense wealth, Takizaki rarely appeared in public. He avoided lavish lifestyles and lived quietly, preferring to devote his energy to building the company. Later years and legacy. Takizaki stepped down as chairman of Keyence in 2015 at the age of 70, but remained an honorary chairman. Even in retirement, his influence shaped the company's culture and strategy. As of the 2020s, Takizaki's fortune has been estimated at more than $20 billion, making him one of Japan's richest individuals. Keyence continues to thrive, employing thousands worldwide and providing technology that underpins modern industry. The lesson of Takizaki's life. Takemitsu Takizaki's story shows that success is not always about fame or early breakthroughs. For decades, he built quietly without the spotlight, and only after 40 did his company become a global force. His dedication to quality, innovation, and long-term thinking paid off, proving that steady, patient growth can create lasting legacies. His life also shows that success does not always need publicity. By remaining private and humble, he let his work define his reputation. Conclusion. Takemitsu Takizaki became a billionaire and a global business leader after 40 through his vision for Keyence and its role in industrial automation. His journey from a modest start to building one of the world's most profitable companies is a reminder that age is no barrier to innovation and leadership. His story inspires us to see success not as a sprint, but as a marathon, one where persistence, patience, and vision can lead to greatness later in life. Kindly subscribe